when you were dealing with this guy,
Right.
You wasn't so quick to link up with him, so quick to do what he says, so quick to call him or answer his calls and shit like
Right.
that. Like, can you explain like why and what does that do?
Let's just be honest. If you're a certain caliber of man, getting women and having sex with them means nothing. It's easy. You could do that in your sleep.
Yeah.
You ain't got to pay for it no more. They're not charging. They're buying their own Ubers. They're buying their own flights. They're pulling up just because they want to be around you. I won't feel special or set apart if you're operating with me how you operate with everybody. So in order for me to see how interested you are in me, I have to be a little difficult. You know, because let's be honest, like if I just have sex with you quick, it's over with. Like the chase is done.
Done.
You might communicate with me just to have sex again. So I will make that type of guy wait longer than someone that I feel like is really, really like green. Certain men, it's like, I just got to see what you're here for. Like, let me see how much pressure you're going to apply. Let me see how you handle this challenge. Let me see if you're going to push through the no's, the not right nows, the no, I can't make it tonight. What about next week? Because if you are patient with that, then you may actually be interested in me.
Guys, that's a very interesting take, and I know a lot of you guys probably go back and forth in your mind on things like this, and what am I doing wrong, and why is she giving me a hard time, and what's up with all these shit tests, which is basically what she's talking about. But before we get into it, guys, it's your favorite everything, JR Wisdom. Hit that like and subscribe button along with the bell. That way you receive all the notifications for all of my future videos that have content like this. Let's run it up to 100,000. Quit playing with me. So, this woman seems to have some, experience. She's giving off superhead vibes, if I do say so myself, just by checking her out. But this is a prime example of shit tests, and what she's saying, and it sounds like she's very experienced, isn't typically how it works with things. You heard her say if she's dealing with a guy that's green, basically a guy that doesn't really know what she's doing, she'll give him the pussy, and send him on his way because she knows that he's gonna be interested. She knows that he's gonna keep coming back, right? That's what I got from it. A guy that doesn't know the game, that guy that may not get a lot of pussy, he's not a player, he's really genuinely into her or appears to be into her, she's going to give him the ass because she knows that he's going to keep coming. He's going to keep, the interest is there. She doesn't have to question anything. The interest is there. So I'll give him some because I already know that I already know what it is. But the more experienced guy, the celebrity, the high value dude that all the women are after and things like that, on the flip side, she says instead of her being like every other woman, she's going to make him work for it, right? Because he's used to getting what he wants, for lack of a better term. He's used to getting what he wants. The chase, if I let him fuck, the chase is over, right? And a lot of women think like this, like you really like a guy, you really may find him attractive, and like I said, most attractive women you have your choice of what dude you want. Unlike men don't really have a choice unless they've reached that status where they could just pick a woman out. But in her case, she's like, I'm looking at these dudes like a dime a dozen. I'm leading with sex, for lack of a better term, which I think she covers in another video that she, women exchange sex. That's their currency at the end of the day. But she's going to play these games, which is what women do a lot of times when they're not interested in you. You feel me? I genuinely believe women play these games. They give you these shit tests when they're just not into you. They're not going to, when a woman's really into you, she's going to help you out, guys. You know what I'm saying? She's going to help you out. If you're an experienced guy, a lot of dudes aren't, unless you really, really, really want a woman, you're not really going to keep taking those no's. Guys in general, I say this to all you. You shouldn't, because that's too much like begging. You asking a woman repeatedly to go out with you and she's not coming back with a counter offer or saying no, like she said, not right now, maybe tomorrow. I have to prove myself by getting rejected, and that's gonna make you want me more or make you give me a chance out of pity by me constantly begging you for a chance. Come on, baby, give me a chance. When you gonna go out with me? When you gonna let me take you out? When you gonna do? Women don't find that flattering. All you guys that have tried that, including myself, you don't get anywhere constantly asking a woman out, constantly complimenting her. Think either she likes you or she doesn't. Same thing with her giving you something. She can have this rule inside and you going on all these umpteen dates and she never comes up off anything. She's never intimate with you because if she's trying to prove a point, and let's just say she's not a virgin. And a lot of ladies hate when we say this. You're not a virgin. You said you're not waiting until marriage, because if you're waiting until marriage and I'm not on that type of time, then I'm no longer sticking around. You know what I mean? Which is conversations that you guys should have. But in terms of what she's talking about, and this works because there are guys who are constantly trying to get at women, constantly chasing after women, asking them out multiple times, which gives women makes them feel this way. And I'm not knocking her. It's just what you're willing to put up with, fellas. A lot of you guys are willing to put up with rejection thinking, one day I'll get her, I'll wear her down. And it does happen sometimes. I wouldn't recommend it, but one day I'll get her. But when it comes to these things, a lot of times too, fellas, it's all about timing. It's all about timing. And that timing doesn't necessarily mean you keep begging. You keep asking and getting rejected. Because she knows where you stand. As well with you doing that, even though she says, for example, you got, you're in the NFL, you're in the NBA, well known. You can kind of command the pussy that you want to command at, and say, you're coming home with me tonight. And then I come to you, and just because you're pretty and you tell me no, and you obviously aren't, I don't see a prize in you other than me knowing this is how you get down if you're saying you're looking for a serious relationship or whatever. But what am I getting out of it other than some sex? Which is what I think a lot of us need to think about when we are approaching anyone. You know what I mean? And especially ladies, because ladies just think I'm pretty and that's good enough. And it really, fellas, we gotta get away from that. But fellas, what I want you to take away from this is this: if a woman is really into you, she'll help you out. She'll help you walk through the door. What I mean by that is she's not going to put up all these roadblocks and shit tests and all of these different things because you're just not going to stand for it. She'll know that she doesn't want to ruin it with you. She doesn't want to turn you off. She doesn't want to say anything, that's going to basically push you away if she's really into you. She's going to help you walk through those doors. She's going to help you to basically make this union successful. She's not going to be a deterrent and give you a hard time and things like that. And women complain so much about, soulmates meeting Mr. Right and, all these other things. And ladies, you just need to stop it a lot of times. You know what I'm saying? You really need to cut it out. And knowing that you reject guys like constantly, he has to prove himself. There's only a certain amount of guys, and a guy that doesn't know his worth is going to be that guy that's going to try to prove himself. You know what I mean? And you've lost all respect for him. It's not that. And I wish women would admit that more. The guy who's begging you, you don't got no respect for him. He's not your first choice. Even if he is, you feel that he's getting plenty of women. So let me know what you guys think about this and what she had to say. And if you've been in a similar situation. Comment below. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hit me up on Linktree to book a one-on-one with yours truly. Purchase all my books, merch, t-shirts. It helps to support the channel. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, guys. I look forward to fellowshipping with you there. And with that being said, much blessings and abundance. I appreciate you guys for rocking with me. Stick around for the next video that's about to pop up on the screen. This is Wisdom, and that's where I'm going to see you at. I'm out of here. Peace.
It's God's beat maker. Have a put a light in the sky for the G's that done turn memory from go. Blessings we send to the ghetto youth them.